Together with Winter Raid, guys. This is the special game mode that just started, like, what is the time? 1 hour ago, yes. Together with this mode, what we are talking about in a second, Wargaming also introduced a surprise special sale, like actually quite a big surprise, called Winter Cash. I think this is how I have to say that. The Winter Cash has arrived. They released the article with it as well, and in this special store section, special sale, we have some very rare and special tanks, like T-22 Medium. We have the Jilin WZ-111, and also Foch 155. You know, Foch 155 is the least rare, of course, because this thing is always available via bonds in the bond store. But the Jilin and the 22 Medium, those guys have been available in some auctions and black market things, and previously with quite an expensive price tag. Also, we have some other offers, what we are going to talk about over here, including one very awesome offer actually for many of you who have been looking for getting the some 3D styles from the previous year's holiday ops boxes, including hot rod and not overpriced to the max, let's say. So quite a standard price for 3D style as far as the pricing goes, right? Now, Winter Raid, guys. Winter Raid just kicked off as well, and you know, it is a fun mode. It has some updates. The tanks have some new abilities, which is nice to see. We have new maps, 2 new maps, which is also nice to see. And overall, it's like, you know, it's a fun game mode, nothing serious, just complete your dailies, mess around, you know. It's no stress mode, basically. So guys, don't worry about that. Do your dailies, do your missions. You can focus on your missions. You know, if your team does not cooperate, don't get too mad, because many times your team does not cooperate, right? You know, just the standard thing, standard special game mode event thing is over here. But you have 3 different classes. You have the AMX 13105 as carrier with stealth clue that disables the abilities for 10 seconds and also does damage over time. You have the new jump. So the only old ability is the stealth over here. Previously, last year we had the stealth, but 2 new ones over here. Also, we have the leopard, now once again with guided missile, actually, which is kind of fun. Turret is the old thing, and also you can scan around your enemies. BZ-75 is the same. Like, I think the Berserker and the Frost around it are the same. You also have the heal. So basically, your goal is to destroy enemy tanks, enemy vehicles. You are 1 out of 3 teams. And, you know, just make sure you do not shoot allies, what I have never done. Shooting allies and thinking, why am I not doing damage? Because, you know, look which color you are at the start of the battle and just shoot other colors, right? You also have the random battle missions that helps you to get coins, which you need to go and move on the reward path. And this is how the reward path is looking like. I have already gathered enough coins to claim the first reward over here, which is 250,000 credits, so we can do that. The next thing is attachment, then 250 bonds. So the most valuable things over here are the bonds. 1,000 bonds is what I am after and what I'm going to get, because I try to maximize the income of bonds all the time, because bonds due date, I think, is the most valuable currency in this game. Well, you know, gold is what you have to pay for, but bonds is basically what you have to earn, no matter what. And also some free XP, but mainly focused on these styles, styling elements, 3D attachments over here. So yeah, you know, fun mode. Let me know what you think about that. Are you going to play it? Are you not going to play it? What do you think about it overall? Like, I look at the fun modes all the time as fun modes, not taking them too seriously, and just, you know, let's say warming up my World of Tanks senses every single morning by playing a couple battles. So now, let's talk about the event that came with the Winter Raid, the sale event, Winter Cash. And we have the WZ111 Gwillin or Gillin over here, guys. So this vehicle. Now, this one for 30,000 gold, I would say definitely is not worth it. You're basically paying 30,000 gold for a skin. Yes, it is kind of cool skin, you know, every time you fire this dragon, the muzzle brake dragon breathes fire sideways as well. But you can get this same tank for 6.1 million credits from the tech tree, because this is WZ1115A from the tech tree, tier 10 Chinese heavy tank. So I would definitely not spend the gold on this one, even though it comes with crew that has free perks available, you know, which is not bad, definitely. Now, D22 is the most interesting offer over here, because this, I would say, is the rarest tank as well. Out of those three, the most sought after, because previously it has been available in auctions, in black market events and stuff like that. And I do remember that I actually sold a couple tanks as well to beat credits on this tank. This tank was available for credits, and people in the chat were saying that the minimum bid was over 40 million credits just to get this tank, right? Now, I did not get it. My bid was not high enough, but, you know, over 40 million credits worth, and I think it has been available for one more time in some other ways. Anyway, this time it is 30,000 gold, so it has quite an expensive price tag. More aimed at the collectors, I would say so, because it's a reward vehicle, not the premium tank, you know, keep that in mind. Yeah, you know, it has its moments. It is not the strong or as strong tank as it first was when they released it. It was nerfed. It comes with the Great White style as well, right over here, you know, D22. It's more of a novelty tank, right? More of a novelty tank. Do you have 30,000? You know, is it worth it? Like, how much you value 30,000 gold? You know, that is the question to you. It is very expensive. It's all right tank. It has its moments, but 30,000 gold, well, it legitimately comes down to how much you value 30,000 gold. Foch 155, however, is available for 20,000 gold. It comes also with 3 perks, but it is also available in the bond store, guys. Available all the time over there for 15,000 bonds. So now the question to you is, like it is over here, I have this tank in my garage, but it is available for 15,000 bonds. So now the question you have to ask is, which one you value more, bonds or 20,000 gold? Once again, comes down to that. You know, if you are a free-to-play player, there is no question. If you are a low spender, there is no question. 15,000 bonds is something you can actually earn for free and get this tank for free. 20,000 gold is something you have to cough real money out for, right? There also are special offers for premium days, 360 premium days, 180, 90 premium days. Then the last year winter raid 3D attachments, including the wind-up monkey over here. Those were on the price wheel or on the price board last year. Then 10 100% credit boosters for one battle for 5,000 gold. That was actually a question where I stopped for a second. So basically you pay 500 gold. You pay 500 gold, which, you know, with the verse conversion ratio is 200,000 credits worth of gold. By the way, never do that. Like, this is the most disgusting. Like, never do that. If that would be one gold for 4,000, maybe, right? But this is just mad. But you know, you're spending 500 gold per hour to make, yes, quite some credits, you know, quite some credits. but it is for 1 hour for 500 gold. So, once again, depends how big of a spender you are, right? It could be worth it. You could get a lot out of it. It could not be worth it. Depends on the battles at the same time as well. Universal Manual, 2,500 gold. I do not get how they value this 2,500 gold. And it is, by the way, discounted. It is discounted 50% from 5,000. This is never worth 5,000. This is never worth 2,500. 750 gold, and we can talk about that. That's crazy valuation. And then you have the 3D styles. Many cool 3D styles over here. This one in particular, this was the most sought after style, 3D style from previous year's loot boxes. There were many people who opened like hundreds of boxes and did not get this style. And now it is available over here. As straight out gold purchase, which is amazing. I would say those offers like for 3D styles over here are amazing. Now, if we could do the same with the last year box tanks in one way or another, then people would know that, hey, I don't actually have to buy boxes. If I don't need gold, for example, to get the vehicles, I just have to wait longer, right? Not 1 year, because in 1 year, the power creep can happen to the max. But yeah, so we have the Sentinel over here as well. Sentinel, Sky Sentinel, which is pretty snazzy. Depends on your taste as well. Always comes down to the taste. At the same time, plus the Conqueror. This was 2 years ago, the most sought after style actually. Then E75, STRV, Tauro, those are cheaper styles as well. And artillery over here, GW100 and Patchet RT styles. So yeah, those are the 3D styles which are nice. So 3D styles, especially the coolest or the most sought after styles from previous years, available over here for straight out gold. And, by all means, like, monetize your game with 3D styles, 3D attachments as much as you want. Shove them down my throat, as long as it keeps Wargaming releasing overpowered pad for the matchmaking broken tanks, premium tanks. I'm all for it. So this one, this one was a little bit questionable. I may pull the trigger over here just to maximize my time. Premium days, depends if you need them. Stay away from that, like Foch 155. When it comes to the overall quality of all those 3 tanks, the 5A is, I would say, the most competitive. Like, this is actually a very good tank, just the price tag is crazy for this, especially when you can get it from the tech tree. None of the tanks, like, in a nutshell, are the most meta tanks, are the best tanks. They're just rare, and hence the price tag. Hence the exclusive rare price tag for that as well. Like Foch 155, it can be super fun. It's a meme. It's like actual meme. 750, right? 750 DPM tier 10 DD. What do you think about that, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the comment section down below, and go play some Winter Raid. Get some rewards, or don't play it. Let me know what you do in the comment section. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will catch you next time with something else. Bye!